Hi, I'm Karen Koch. I am the coordinator of the Music Educators Marketplace, and we are here at the MTNA conference in Chicago. Music Educators Marketplace is an unusual business because everything we have in our booth has been created by independent teachers, and it's all self-published. I'd like to tell you about how the booth is organized. This table right here is full of the whirligig games, which are typically for group lessons, but can also be used one-on-one with a teacher.
Hi, I'm Sally Ritchie, and I'm the creator of Whirligig music games. These games are designed to be played one-on-one with a student in a private lesson or in a group, and they put everybody on an even level. So the games are very effective, and they're at many different levels, so you can get what you need for your students.
There is something for musical terms, and there is something for note reading. These are all group activities. The next section is our activities for hands-on materials. So these are the magnetic board kits. This is a music holder, which will stretch out across your music rack and hold your music so you can eliminate page turns. But it also works if you separate the panels. It works very well as a whiteboard, and you can use a dry erase marker, insert an exercise inside, and students can use it immediately. The Magna Writer is a new product, and this is the old slate that we have, that we used to have, and now we can do it set up for magnet. And we can move next to one of our best-selling products, which is the blocks. This is one block for each letter of the musical alphabet. They are color-coded, and so the black keys and the white keys are shown. Black is flat, B sharp is white, which is very helpful. There's all kinds of hints for teaching theory with those blocks. Next is Nate's plates on our table, and that one is created by Nate when he was 9 years old. He's now 14. This is his college fund, and his job is, his idea was to show all the notes of a scale, all the major and harmonic minor scales, but the fingering patterns are all the same. So there are all his plates. You slide on your piano. The first arrow goes to the first letter of whatever scale you're playing, and this one is the right-hand scales. We start with D major, so you put the arrow there, and a student can play without having to read the music. That's a tactile exercise. The next one, the easy notes, easy tiles, are printed with the guide notes, but there are also blank ones, and this is write-on wipe-off so that you can help a student relate the keyboard to the notation in a specific way. The workbooks here, the Rabbit Man workbooks, are a long time, sort of a comic book type thing, and the illustrations were done by a man who was an award-winning cartoonist. There are 5 books. And he is no longer with us, but his books continue to appeal to the children. We also have a puzzle which can be personalized. In this one, shows it comes in the little box. It's all solid wood. Any composer can be ordered, and it can be personalized so that if you want to use it as a gift, you can have up to 40 characters. Where it says Bach, you can have something else personalized if you want to use it as a graduation gift or a gift for a teacher.
These are the tumbling key signatures invented by myself, Laura Swenson. You can find them on my website or at the Music Educators Marketplace. These are a great handy-dandy tool to toss them and have the students name the key signatures. You can do this in 5 minutes or less.
The next section is music theory material, and we have three different types of workbooks for students to use. One is Just the Facts, which is a standard workbook created by Ann Lowry, and this was originally written for the Texas music teacher syllabus, but it's a very clean book, very clean copies. and we call it Just the Facts, and there are 12 levels. She also has mini books, which are associated workbooks for students to use. These are some miscellaneous sheets of reference. You can find these on our website. The guide notes, laminates, summary of music history sheet, and this is another one of the theory ideas, but these are reproducible so that you create only the ones that you need and reproduce them. The third aspect of the theory books are these theory strips, and they are a lot of fun because this is a new product from with the idea that a student does one lesson a day. They have very little to do, but this little book holds a year's worth of theory that is repeated in different forms so that it covers a whole year. This happened to be created for the Utah syllabus, but it could be used, of course, for any syllabus. Some of these card games, this is for recognizing intervals, music measure cards. This is scale cards, which you can play solitaire with it, but each suit has a different scale, so there are harmonic minors, melodic minor, major, and so forth in that. This game is another card game, which is more or less matching. We have Post-its, and then we move to the teacher books. We have the pedaling, which is for students, pedaling book right here. We have reproducible sight reading exercises, organized in studio, and the bottom 4 books are very detailed and careful music camps by the same teacher, Bonnie Slaughter, who created the theory strips. This is music history materials, and this is a little jigsaw puzzle that talks about the periods of music history, and this is a book called My Own Music History, and the idea of this one is to give students a mental filing cabinet and to keep a record of the materials that they have had, the repertoire that they have studied over the course of the years. And it comes in 3 parts. One part is this is the teacher version, the teacher download version. The student packet has all the labels, but they're not colored. The students color those in, and it comes with all the stickers for 6 charts, milestones of music, timeline of music history, and then there's a detailed chart for each period. And this is the teacher consumables packet. So it comes, those 3 parts are the downloads. This is just a sample of the downloads, the student kit, which cannot be downloaded because they have to use that and complete it. And then these are the teacher consumables. The final section is storybooks. Molly and the Sword, the orchestra. Molly and the Sword is by Robert Slasko. The orchestra is Suzanne Guy and Donna Lacey. And Creature Feature is a book by a teacher in California, Jane Singhal. The creator of the I Can Do It books is here, and she's Christine Bemko-Krill. She has created a piano book that has an insertable chart to go on the keyboard, and then the music that is inside can be played by a very young child, and she has a whole teacher guide to do it. There's also a duet book to go with it if it's needed. And the music is very familiar folk songs, and people can enjoy this. An adult can enjoy it with a very young child and help them. And her teacher guide points out what concepts musically, besides finger numbers and so forth, what concepts are being taught by those books, by those songs.
Hello, I'm Christine Bemko-Krill, and these are my books for special needs children and young beginners. I Can Do a Piano book.
The effortless singing and effortless harmony singing are done for many teachers. It's particularly helpful to teachers who are choir directors, and these items here are by a teacher who is also a registered hypnotherapist, and she helps. These are for adults, and these are for children who have performance anxiety. So there is a wide variety of material available, and some things, of course, I've not been able to show.